The Grammy goes to Live, Selena.
I am so excited about today's look. Can you guys guess? Beady beady bum bum. Growing up, Selena was somebody who I listened to and I danced to, and until this day I still do. Pretty much anywhere you will still hear Selena's music playing, so it means so much to me, more than just a makeup look, because she is somebody who I truly looked up to growing up. What's awesome is that this year MAC finally did a collaboration in memory of her with her sister, and they were able to kind of gather their ideas together and, you know, brainstorm on what Selena would like and what Selena would have if she had a makeup line out with them, and they nailed it. Look at this box that they sent me. It's got beautiful roses and a couple pieces from the line that I'm going to be using in today's look. I did my best to recreate the Grammy look where she won her first Grammy, and this is kind of what she did. I will pull up the picture right here so you guys can kind of see it. See a similarity? I'm like a Asian version looking of her, kind of. So I hope you guys really love it and enjoy watching this. Let's get started. So I'm going to start off with my eyes, and I'm going to go in with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot to prime my eyes, and I'm going also in with the Makeup Forever 230 Straight Flat Brush. Now this is going to really just keep my eyes really nice and matte, going for that very clean look. Also, it just helps your eyeshadow stay on longer. You guys know how primers work. They're just kind of the magic trick to holding and grabbing on all those shadows. Just go all over the lid, literally bring it out. And just kind of tap it on and glide it across the eye. I'm going to go in with the Power of Makeup palette from NIKkie Tutorials and Too Faced. And I'm going to go with the color Ivy and apply this all over my lid. I got this tip from Desi to kind of just do it on the crease, kind of like on the brow bone, right above the crease, and not really on the lid. I'm going to go in with the shade Missy My Baby from the MAC Selena collection. This is like a very mauve nude kind of shade. Directly in the middle of my eye and just kind of going back and forth motion. This is like a really nice subtle shade. I feel like this is the kind of color that she wore often. And going up a little bit into the brow bone. Pretty nice. For my crease, I really wanted to go in with the Selena Techno Cumbia powder blush. But if you guys follow me on Snapchat, I completely broke the powder. I was cleaning, my butt ran into it and it broke. So unfortunately I won't be able to use it today. So instead I'm going to be using MAC Brown Script for the crease. I'm going to be taking in the Morphe M505 blending brush, and I'm going to go directly over kind of what I did, more towards the outer part of the eye. I was really looking for pictures of how her makeup looked that night. It looked like she had shadow on, but it didn't look like she had a ton on. I couldn't tell the color. In some pictures it does look burgundy, in some it looks purple, in some it looks a little more, you know, dark brown. So I figured I'm just gonna go in with Brown Script, and I'm going to kind of make my own take on this look. So again, gonna go right on the outer part of the eye, go up and back. So I'm going to be applying a little bit of the MAC Selena color into the crease. This is purple, and I honestly probably would have never thrown purple in there, but I just really want to use the color, and I thought I have to use it. Like, although she might have not used purple at night, I'm going to do it because I want to use it. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to go with the Morphe 506. It is a very small detailing brush. I'm grabbing just a very, very, very tiny bit of that purple because we are doing dark burgundy lips. So I don't want too much in there. But I'm going to go in right underneath that Brown Script color. Oh, you see that? Hit it. Bam. Picking up a little more of the Ivy in a flat brush to apply this directly onto the lid. Going to pat it. And just slightly going to grab that same blending brush and blend the color Ivy onto the inner part of my eye. With MAC Boot Black to create a very soft wing liner. I'm going to focus really on that more just low-key kind of liner, just something to define the top of my eyelids out. So I'm going to coat my lashes with some mascara, and this is a mascara that I felt like Selena probably wore. This is a great lash mascara from Maybelline. This is a throwback. It's new, but it's a throwback to like my high school days. So I remember grabbing this out of my mom's makeup bag one time, and I remember just loving this. It just spoke to me. So I'm just going to coat out my lash root and just lightly roll up. I'm going to use a very subtle lash today. This is a House of Lashes Knockout. Now, normally when I apply lashes, I like to sit them up so that my eyes look bigger. But for this look, I'm just going to put them on like a normal lash. So it's going to sit more leveled rather than sitting up. Bitty bitty bum bum. I cannot find my lash tweezers anywhere, so I'm just gonna pop them right on. Ooh. So while my liner and lashes are drying, I'm gonna go back into my skin and get that going. Go with the Glam Glow Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. This is something that I like to use more if I'm gonna be going out, if I want like a really nice, if I want a really, it does give your skin that really nice instant glow, and it smells like a dreamsicle. It has a lot of conditioning products in there as well, such as shea butter, jojoba oil. Also has, I believe, hyaluronic acid, which is something that I use a lot. So as you guys can tell, I'm very fair. So for this look, I am going to go in with maybe like 3 shades darker than my skin, using the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in the color Golden. This is the original one I was using throughout the summer, and it was perfect. And one day it just did not match anymore. Like, literally did not match anymore. But you know what? I love it for this look, and I want to feel like Selena. I want to be nice and tan. So we gonna get tan. This foundation gives you the ultimate coverage. Like, no matter how much I put on, it does not look or feel like I'm wearing a lot. Pile that up. Oh, any kabuki brush will work perfectly for this. And I'm just gonna go in circular motion. Gonna pat it and just really blend it all over. So now my foundation's on. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighting, but I'm not gonna take it in too bright or too over the top how I normally like to do it. I'm gonna go with the NARS Creamy Radiant in the shade Custard. This is a more toned down kind of concealer. The color isn't too bright, but although I don't think she wore much highlight back in the day, I still want to brighten up my eyes underneath. So I'm just going to apply this kind of just where I need it. I'm gonna take in my beauty blender and just going to press this so that it really just holds on underneath. Tap, tap, tap. Go into the nose. Put it on the nose just a tad bit. You guys know I could not do this without a little bit of a snatch nose, so I'm just going to just add a little bit of this on there. I'm gonna set my makeup with the new Becca Multitasking Powder in the shade Light. I had to use light because if I go too dark, it's gonna be too crazy. So I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs flat brush, dab this over my skin, going for a very matte look. Flawless airbrush looking skin that looks gorgeous on her. I'm gonna top off my cheek using Jouer Suntan Shade. Directly put the brush right where my ears at. Going circular motion, going back. A little bit on the forehead. And with the same powder brush, I'm going to go in with MAC Refined Golden to kind of bronze myself all over and kind of around my cheeks. I'm going to take in NARS Orgasm Blush and just apply this to the apples of my cheek with the Makeup Forever 156 brush. So to top off my eyes, I'm going to go back in with Brown Script and a angled brush. This is also a great tip. Eyeliners tend to bleed sometimes. I feel like by doing this, your eyeliner will bleed onto the shadow rather than your under eyes and get everywhere. I'm going to go in with Maybelline Sleek Onyx Eyeliner. Go right in the, well, pretty much just do the whole eye. Gonna go back in again with Maybelline's Great Lash Mascara and coat my bottom lashes. Going to go right at the root, tug, 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 and bring down. So we're now down to the last and final products, which are my favorite part, which is the lips. Selena's lips were such a big part of her look. She always rocked a red lip, a burgundy lip. She made that her statement look. I was doing this makeup, I was more excited about the lips more than anything else. I'm gonna go in with the MAC Selena shade Dreaming of You, which is this perfect burgundy, deep wine red. So I line my lips with Night Moth from MAC, one of my favorite lip pencils. I lose these all the time, but if you guys have not picked up this liner, I highly recommend that you guys do. So I'm gonna go in the middle of the lip first and just going to draw that out. Gonna go obviously over drawing just a little bit and just dragging that along. Then in the middle, I'm going to make a X right at the Cupid's bow to really define that area. And from there, going to work my way down and then just keep on applying. Kind of just go based on your lip and the way you want it to look, but make sure that you do always wear lip liner before, especially you apply lipsticks. Wow, this color is so pretty. I lost an earring, so I'm gonna try to just hang on this side. I don't know what happened to it, so we're gonna be over here. I really enjoyed making this video. As I mentioned earlier, Selena is one of my biggest inspirations growing up and still is someone I look up to. So I hope you guys loved it. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe if you haven't, and follow me on all my other channels. I will see you guys next time.